Well, damn. I was not expecting this. So you all know how unlawful arrests typically go. A tyrannical cop or multiple of them initiate the arrest with a victim, and because nobody proceeds to stop them, there are no good cops on the scene. Well, I'll be damned, we the people. That's actually something that happens in this video. Well, I guess more or less, but it's something. So you all know the Watchman, right? The same guy who was arrested at gunpoint by the Arkansas State Police just because he was trying to conduct business at this government building. If I'm not mistaken, that was an attorney's office. Well, in the process of him getting unlawfully arrested that day, the Arkansas State Police created a brand new First Amendment auditor out of it. Even though in this video he says he's not a First Amendment auditor, but nonetheless. So this guy was parked in the Johnson Police Department parking lot, simply answering a phone call, conducting lawful business as he should. But just because he decided to go into that parking lot and literally nowhere else, the lieutenant of this police department, the infamous star of this video, proceeds to harass him for his identification, which is where this body cam and dash cam begins. What exactly does this lieutenant proceed to do to this man? How many other cops show up for this? And what does the chief of police himself do when he shows up? Does he choose to correct his tyrannical officers, or does he play along with them? We sincerely hope you all enjoy. Let's roll the tape and find out.
Is it a stop and ID state?
We are stopping and IDing.
Are we a stop and ID state?
I can't hear you.
Are we a stop and ID state?
I can detain you for suspicious activity.
Sure.
Yes.
You can detain me.
No such thing as a stop and ID state, by the way. No such thing.
Why are you here?
Do I have to have a reason to be here?
Well, you have to have a reason to be in our parking lot, and you have to have a reason for why you're driving behind, up there next to our stuff.
You mean when I circled around the
Yes,
parking
sir.
lot?
Yes, sir.
So I have to have a reason to circle the parking lot?
If you're in the police parking lot, we need to know why.
Okay. What law is that?
Huh?
What law is that?
It's suspicious activity.
Sure. And suspicious is a misdemeanor or a felony?
I'm not trying to confront you as far as a misdemeanor or a felony. That's not what I'm trying to do. It's suspicious activity.
Sure. Suspicious
so we're
is
checking with you.
a misdemeanor or a felony?
It's not a misdemeanor or a felony.
Okay, then it's not a crime, is it? Suspicion is not a crime.
You're in the PD parking lot.
Are you a sergeant?
I'm a lieutenant.
You're a lieutenant?
Yes, sir.
So what?
So you're here to confront police officers.
I'm not
That's
here
what
to
you're
confront. I was here talking on the phone.
You're
I was here
here
talking
to-
on the phone. You
you're-
came
you're
up
here
to
to
my
try to
car.
get a
You
ride
came
out
up to my truck to do what? ID me. To ID me for what?
To respond to suspicious activity in our parking lot.
And what suspicious activity do you have me doing?
You're in our parking lot, which is
Sitting here talking on a phone.
Not supposed to be here.
I'm not supposed to be in this parking lot? I'm not supposed to be in this parking lot.
About
Who did the complaint?
one of our city workers.
Okay.
So
Is
that's
this a
all it
public
is.
parking lot?
This is not a public parking lot.
Where
This
does
is
it say
city
private
parking lot.
property?
Right over here.
Over here on this
Where you
side?
drove through.
No, it says do not enter police vehicles only. It does not say private property.
Okay, I'll agree with you there.
And it does not say it on that side where I came in.
Okay, that's fine.
So I am not being suspicious. I'm having a phone conversation in a public parking lot
I'll tell you what,
where I'm
instead of-
allowed to have a conversation where I don't have to drive on the road and have a conversation.
You do. You
And I
absolutely
do
but
business
just not here.
in Johnson.
Just not here. That's
I will be here as much as I want to be here.
okay.
What's your badge number?
My name is Sterling Hatfield. I can give you one of my cards if you
Please
like.
do.
Okay.
I'm done
Just a
with your
second.
conversation.
That's his name, Sterling, the infamous star of this video. And he proceeds to let his ego get the best of him by going to look at his license plate to get his identification. Now, to be fair, the plain view doctrine does apply to both citizens and cops can use this to look at people's license plates and get their identification off of it. But at the same time, remember, there was an article released once where a cop got arrested and got federal felony charges for unlawfully accessing data on somebody. You can see that article right here. Obviously, this lieutenant had no right to get this man's identification because he committed no crime whatsoever, but even so, like I said, he lets his ego get the best of him, along with a lot of other cops involved, including a sergeant and eventually the chief of police. And in doing this, he attempts to trespass this innocent man from public property. And when he doesn't get his way, this is what Sterling decides to do.
He would like to trespass me from this property.
I'm asking him to leave. He's not. We're going to.
He'd like to trespass me from public parking.
Are you a First Amendment auditor?
I am not a First Amendment auditor.
Then why are you pushing this issue?
Because I know my rights and I do not have to ID for sitting in a public parking lot that is not marked.
You really want to go to jail because you won't leave and just go to another parking lot.
Would you like to arrest me, sir? Would you like to arrest me for sitting in a parking lot?
He doesn't want to listen. He's not obeying a law.
You just try to open my door.
So?
You can go ahead and write me a trespass.
You are not obeying a lawful order.
You can write me a trespass. You have to trespass.
I'm telling you.
So you're going to arrest me.
If you don't want to leave and not obey a lawful order,
it's not a lawful order.
Get arrested.
It's not a lawful order. Tell me what the law is.
The lawful order.
Tell me what the law is
that
you're
not listening to me.
That's not a law. That's not a law.
Lawful order of a law enforcement officer, it is.
No, I'm not. I'm not doing anything illegal.
You're getting yourself. You're getting yourself into a lot of trouble.
No, you're getting yourself in a lot of trouble.
You can try.
Sir, you have to give me a written. You have to give me a written trespassing.
You're going to get a written trespassing.
Get out of the vehicle. We're telling you now.
Okay.
Get out.
Remember what Tom Everett did in Somerville, Indiana?
Okay. I'm getting
Yeah.
out. No, you cannot remove my stuff from me. Sir.
Step out of the truck.
Sir.
Step out of the truck.
Okay, he's holding my arm.
Step out of the truck.
He's
grab
holding
his
me the
arm.
opposite direction,
Grab
guys.
his arm.
Come here with me.
Hey,
Let it go of him. I got him half.
Okay.
I'm not resisting.
Hands
Good,
against him.
good,
Hands
good,
against him.
good.
I'm not resisting.
Good. I know you're not.
Resisting.
We see that.
Do you
I'm
have
not resisting.
Do you have a weapon in the truck?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I have my carry permit. It's
Yep.
right here in this
Hand
visor.
behind your back.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You can give me a written trespass and I will leave.
You should have left when I told you to. It was a lawful
Sir.
order. No, we're done talking.
Sir.
We're done talking. You're going to jail.
You guys really want
You
to
should
do
have
this?
listened when we
Hey,
told you.
I think we should call someone.
Oh,
that's
you're
got a
gonna
little
have
bit
to call
higher
someone.
power. What's your supervisor?
Right there, Chief.
Chief, can I have a word with you?
We'll talk later.
No, I need a word with you.
We're done talking about
I just am sitting in a parking lot having a phone call.
2 days in a row.
Yes, listen. Come here, Chief, please. Chief, please have a word with me.
Yeah, I personally think that Lieutenant Sterling deserves to lose his badge, certification, and his pension. But that's just me personally. You remember that one brutal arrest that happened in Colorado where the father was told to leave and then when he was trying to take off, they threatened to kill him at gunpoint? That's exactly what this situation reminds me of here, just in a lesser manner. At the very least, no weapons were pulled out, but that's not saying much. But it's cops giving inconsistent orders like that get innocent people deceased. If you don't believe me, just ask Mesa, Arizona. So let's skip ahead to the part where this man and the actual good cop on scene proceeds to have a conversation about this.
I am not bothering any of the employees. I'm not even
What's his
part.
first name?
Benjamin Guy Mann.
Hey, so I'm gonna go talk to the lieutenant.
If you arrest me,
at the end of the day,
everybody,
though,
everybody, if you unhandcuff me,
those two are my superiors.
I'm telling you though,
So-
it's going to be a lawsuit against all you because I am going to
Oh, I
call
know.
my attorney immediately.
I know.
You're trespassing me. You detained me illegally for no reason at this point. No reason.
Right now, and if you would, I will. go
You
talk
better
to
go
him.
have a conversation
I
with him,
will.
I'm telling you. And that chief better come talk to me right now, or I will have my attorney at this office today. If you are searching my truck right now, you're searching my truck. It's a search.
Hold on, man. Just
I'm
relax.
telling you
I know
that
what
this
you're
is
saying.
illegal.
I know what you're saying.
No,
let them
he
let
does
them do some
not.
talk.
It's your lieutenant. He lost
Again,
control.
Again, they're my supervisors.
I understand, sir.
I know what
understand
you're saying
you're
too.
protecting Blue right now instead of protecting the law.
I know exactly.
My constitutional rights are being violated.
I know what your rights are. I wasn't here before I got what was said before I got here.
I'm telling you, if you put me in that police car right now, I will own this city.
Well, I'm not doing it because you're threatening me.
No, I'm
doing
not
it
threatening you.
Because you're making sense.
I'm not threatening you.
You hear me? I know you're making sense.
They're searching my car right now, which is already a violation.
You know why I asked you if you're a First Amendment auditor? Because I watch these films of people exactly doing what you're doing.
I've seen them. I've never done it myself.
And you are fairly correct.
I am very correct, and I am going to own this city. And at the end of this interaction, they just searched my car for no reason. It's because he got mad that I didn't ID myself because I have no reason to. I did not break any laws.
I know what you're saying.
Well,
say what? Put him in? All right. Go ahead and step
are you
in.
really going to do this? All right. Lawsuit time, buddy.
Just step in.
Now, the cop who's wearing this body cam in this part is the good cop I was talking about. And let me explain. I don't exactly know his name, but I do know that according to his word in this video, he served in the US military for about 20 years before becoming a cop, meaning that he took his oath twice. Now, I know that may not mean much to a lot of you watching, but what should mean a lot to you is the fact that he himself proceeded to have a conversation with his superiors and convince them to let this guy go without any charges. Because by his admission, he knows that what they were doing was unlawful. It was unlawful for them to arrest this man because he committed no crime, and it was unlawful for them to search his truck. And don't even get me started on the chief of police allowing this to happen and even encouraging it. This cop may not be perfect, but he did the bare minimum, at the very least, to keep his superiors from ruining this man's life or even taking it. And if nothing else, that's something that's, in my opinion, worthy of praise. But to add a cherry on top, we the people, just to mess with this innocent man one more time, when they release him without any charges, they decide to hide his firearm on him inside of that truck.
Where? It's not in my truck, and I'm not leaving until they provide me my firearm. Here is my empty holster right here.
Let me go check.
It is not in my truck. It's not. My ammo is. They dumped my ammo in the glove box.
Maybe it's under the seat or something. I think they want you to go before you reload it.
Well, I'm not leaving until the firearm is proven to be back in my truck. I'm gonna let you look under that seat. My firearm is not in here.
Oh, there it is. It's over here. It's right there. Just go ahead and roll, please. Please. As a favor with me, please.
I've pretty much said all I wanted to say about this video at this point. This was a clear violation of the Fourth Amendment, and I really wish we could get more cops like that veteran cop who actually convinced those others to release this man without any charges, knowing that he's committed no crime, as well as him attempting to de-escalate the situation unlike everybody else on scene. And in my humble opinion, I think this is going to be a slam dunk lawsuit, assuming the Watchman is going to file. He did say in this video he's going to be contacting his attorney after all, so we'll just have to stay tuned for updates. But in the meantime, we want to know what the rest of you think, so please do share with us in the comments down below. Not only that, we the people, but make sure you go subscribe to the Watchman and stay tuned for more updates. Support him in any way you can and feel that he deserves, and let him know that recognizing a right said hello. And similarly to situations like this, we the people, you need an attorney by your side at all times, which is why I highly recommend you check out the links down below in the description and the pinned comment to our promo link of Attorney Shield with our promo code of ROR1776 to get your first purchase 10% off. Make sure to get yourself protected from police interactions immediately. Thank you so much once again for watching, we the people. We really do appreciate it at ROR. But what we would appreciate more is if you never stop loving the good old Constitution.